And away we go. What's everybody know? Does anybody know any lies I've told? Can people let me know? Because it's really my duty to try not to lie. To be with God, you gotta not. So if you guys know that I'm out here lying, please let me know and I can fix myself because I hate like hell to think that I went through hell to end up in hell. Just doesn't sound like an overall good time, but maybe we can turn this hell into what's up, Richard C. Morgan? How's it going? I have on my screen Elon Musk. He's joining the political scene again. Can't have those evil Democrats taking over. You know what I mean? When I think Elon now, all I think is that guy, the richest man in the world. He told the world Donald Trump's part of the Epstein files. And no one followed through on it. Nobody cared. Oh, just bad Elon or whatever. But I'm telling you guys, something's a sniff there with the Epstein files and Trump because he tried saying it was a hoax. And if it was a hoax, then all you have to do is show all the information that it's a hoax. And then you can put it off on the Democrats trying to set you up in your friends with the hoax. But no, there's no information. You're just stupid if you want to know anything. So I don't have any faith in Elon anymore. Like if I knew someone was part of the Epstein thing, I'd never let her go. You know what I mean? Hello, matey. How's it going? What do you think? Turned in from us. I don't know what that means, but whatever. Turned in from us. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it's, I was thinking earlier about the things they can do with the mind. I watched Real Eyes, Real Eyes. Okay. What'd you do? Lose your channel for being an idiot and had to come back with another one or something? I don't know. Hey, RoboX Games. How's it going? But yeah, you guys ever think of the things they can do? Because I was watching this show. It's called The Mentalist. And I was watching this episode where I did have to go find it and watch it. But this guy actually was carrying this Colby Myers. What about Colby Myers? What about Colby Myers? What do you want to know about Colby Myers? I'll tell you what I know, but he's a very lost young man. That's what I think. But yeah. So I was watching The Mentalist, and in the show, this guy's carrying this sack, and it has a dead girl in it. But he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know. He thinks it's a sack of potatoes, and he's dropping it off. Well, it turns out if you watch the episode, you have to go watch the whole episode. This guy was part of a one of those self-help, the guru that's gonna overcome your brain and you can overcome anything and blah 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 blah. Well, I'm part of a group like that. And anyways, you'd have to go watch the episode, but the power of could you imagine if they could do that? Get you to do something and think you're doing something completely different. You know what I mean? Charlie Manson didn't seem to think that he was doing anything wrong. But yeah, he paid the price. And wasn't there talks of MK Ultra there? Hey, it just gets me to think these, like Axiom. You guys ever heard of that Axiom thing? Like it was had a lot of money backing. You know what I mean? You have to go look into it. The Seagrams whiskey or whatever, the sisters there, they funded a fucking cult, rich people like that, funding this guy who had everybody convinced he was a guru and some fucking special thing. And do you think maybe he had a way to get over in people's minds? Like the actress, excuse me, from Smallville, eh? He got her to do the craziest of shit, eh? Had other girls branding them with their names on them and everything. It was crazy. You guys go look into that. You know what's weird is I heard my ex Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was kind of all about the group. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know. There's Penticton Farms too. You guys fucking Google fucking Penticton Farms and see what was going on there. And then when the guy's finally getting out of jail, weird shit. He has a book coming out, and all of a sudden it's just weird stuff. Anyways, do you guys think that minds could be taken over like that? Ryan Upchurch. What about Ryan Upchurch? What do you want to know? He's not a very smart man, okay? He's been duped. He got doopity doop doop duped. Listen, I see you guys don't want to talk about brains, minds, maybe possibly being mind controlled. You guys want to talk about Kobe Myers and Ryan Upchurch? I think, I should find a partner and we should have country rap awards. Hey, right? Country rap. You have to have best troll, right? Who do you guys think best troll in the country rap category should win in the country rap lane? Who do you guys think has been the best? Right? Who do you guys think? Best troll. Do you guys think the Gotcha Man? Or some of the shit that he's caught Upchurch in? Do you think it's him? I know who I think it is. Hands down, there's a winner out there. And I don't think most people see it. He won the game. I just don't think. I think it's Ryan. You think Ryan Upchurch is the greatest troll? And you think it's a woman? I don't think it's a woman. This is easy. And I can use Ryan Upchurch to prove it. Johnny Dagburn is the fucking troll of the century. Listen, he used Donald Trump's art of the deal to overcome and conquer, no matter what anybody else says, as long as you believe it and just keep going. I'll explain why. Okay, guys. Listen, Johnny Dagburn is by far the best troll. By far. Okay, so let's think about this. Let's go back in time. Johnny Dagburn, he's been caught on video having conversations about conversations he had with Ryan Upchurch that were not real, right? Not real at all. So, what was his dream? It was to become friends with Ryan Upchurch, right? He desperately so wanted that when things went south, he was willing to destroy Upchurch, right? I mean, if anybody out there tried to destroy and discredit fucking Ryan Upchurch, I don't think there's a person who had more videos out there than Johnny Dagburn, for crying out loud. Johnny Dagburn is such a good troll that he got Ryan Upchurch's parents to supply him with information all the time. Okay. He's the one that was always telling us Ryan's on drugs. Ryan's on drugs. We're all like, no, he's not. Turns out, because Ryder told us that he was on drugs, right? Ripta, sorry, Ryder, Ripta. But hey, Johnny Dagburn was able to get audio that Patty had on Ryan to make him look bad. Unfortunately, a lot of people agreed with what Ryan was saying. Didn't take it the way Patty and you see how Dagburn worked this? All his dream ever was like this is a dude that went out and had videos and said that he had sex with Ryan in motels for money and stuff like that. This is how sick his dream was. There's videos out there, and I got them recorded of him having Ryan's wiener and Adam Calhoun's wiener, and he's doing weird shit with them. And And the fact that he constantly tried to destroy Ryan Upchurch just to get Ryan where he wanted him. And he did it. He did it. Fuck, he did it. I want to explain how good this is. You guys have no idea. He has out trolled Ryan Upchurch, and Ryan Upchurch is ready to put a gold belt around his waist. Like, this is the sick and twisted world that we live in, where Johnny Dagburn is outwitted and outsmarted Ryan. The man who tried to destroy his career. In fact, before he reeled Upchurch in, he was, I don't know if you guys remember this, but he was trying to get on Team ACAL, something horrible. He was telling ACAL how fucking Upchurch and his people have treated him and what a victim he was and fucking what. Ryan was so mean and twisted to his mom, and like he was trying everything. And what did it take? What did it take? The biggest joke of the Tudors to try and make Johnny Dagburn look like the biggest joke. He went to Johnny Dagburn's home to make him look like a joke because it wasn't good enough for him to do it on the internet. He had to go to Johnny's home, and well, it was the slap heard around the world, right? That turned Ryan. Johnny Dagburn, because he said he white knighted for Upchurch. It's for you, Upchurch. Upchurch bought into it. He's just using Johnny, eh? Why is he just using Johnny? Okay. I think Johnny's outwitted and outsmarted him because he's with his mom too. Like, what's real? Hey, should you be with your mom if people were actually telling you they were trying to get one of those things on you? What is it? Conveyorship? Conservatorship. Sorry. Conservatorship. He's the one that told us his parents were still banging. Why would they still be banging? Maybe in the hopes of gathering a whole bunch of money off their fucking Britney Spears' son. I don't know what to tell you. Did Patty steal that money? Was there a reason for a lawsuit? Or did he just end it because there was nothing to gain out of it? You know what I mean? He can make Patty tap without it. What was he going to gain? What? Because Patty gave up her dreams. That's not for Ryan's. I seen that. That was really narcissistic of Patty. The many faces of Patty Upchurch, eh? Fuck. That's okay, because she's the pretty sister. But yeah, Dagburn, for sure, you guys. troll of the fucking century in the country rap lane. You guys should go tell Ryan Upchurch to go listen to himself. He once did a video, Hillbilly Dirt Farmer. You should go tell all of you people who were smart enough to leave Ryan and say, hey, this Dagburn thing, enough is enough. The stupidity is getting way out of hand. You guys should send him to this video he once did. Now, it was in reference to Dagburn. And it was about you can be a winner or you can be a loser. And it all depends on who you want to listen to and hang with. You guys should get him to go watch his own words. They were very wise words at the time, but well, I watched a little bit of Uncle Will the other. I think it was yesterday. And Johnny Dagburn does have a point. A lot of a lot of people did nasty things. There's no reason to fucking call people's work and all sorts of fucking bullshit. No, 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 no. But hey, I also think Johnny Dagburn does that sort of stuff too. You know what I mean? He just shouldn't do that kind of stuff, but I think he does it too. You know what I mean? I really do. I mean, I think he's one of the most spineless men that has ever walked the face of this earth. When you can go to the cops like this, I can't even believe that this world is real. This happened, Hillbilly Dirt Farmer. This this happened. This really happened. A man was doing his job. He thought he'd have a little fun and make a video. And he'd stop and get some fucking chicken and fries or something, whatever it was, chicken basket. And for somehow, some reason, that could cause you to have to deal with the fucking police because someone is so fragile inside and so fucking insecure. It's disgusting, man. Johnny Dagburn is a hurting unit inside. I don't know what's hurt him because I don't know. Like Hillbilly Dirt Farmer, I'm going to be honest with you. I want to believe people when they say shit to me. I want to believe them, but being out on these YouTube streets, I don't know what to believe anymore. And when stories change, like, did Johnny Dagburn's dad hurt him? Did he touch him? Or would Johnny Dagburn go to the extremes to make something up just to fucking make himself a bigger victim than he actually is? I would hope that a man wouldn't lie about stuff like that because he has to go to God. You know what I mean? What he puts out on the internet, but you don't know when, like, he used a skit. It was a skit. Do you think you get to go to God and you get to say, it was just a skit, God. Deep down inside, I was a good person. Yeah, yeah. I'm only out there just because people hurt my feelings. I'm willing to destroy their lives too. Fucking weird, man. It's a weird scene, the country rap scene. You know what I mean? You got people like Triple T that out here people respect him. And I'm just like, he's basically told you he loves to fuck with people's minds. They came right out and said it. Him and Lori, they just love fucking with people's minds because he's a grandmaster, master blaster, fucking psyop, fucking master. I don't know. Didn't look like much of a master blaster against fucking Dagburn. And he called on the Thunder. Dagburn never would have taken the energy to fucking go over and face Gotcha or fucking face fucking Tim. Maybe he would have had the balls to fucking if Tim's dad's alive and couldn't do anything, maybe he might go to his door like he did fucking Gotcha Man's. I don't know. Like this is the kind of fucking like Johnny Dagburn. Like who goes to a man's father's place over a fucking YouTube dispute? Like, I don't know, man. What else do we got? What other awards could we give country rap? Well, we were just talking about the Gotcha Man. Let's go to the Four Brothers. How do you think they go to God? Can you imagine fucking saying that thing about those things about a child because you can't handle what a grown man's saying about you? That you gotta be such a fucking loser to pick on children and call them names. It's fucking brutal, man. That's humanity today. That is fucking humanity today. And those people think they're good. They think they're with God. This is fucking, this is like, you cannot be like that in your heart and say things like that and think you're anywhere near God. But you can, because the Christianity that fucking is going around this world, you can be a sick, fucking twisted fuck, and it don't matter. Jesus already died for your sins. You can go about be a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? You can whip that upon people. Like I've heard Dagburn do that more than a few times, but then again, they ain't done it to him. Fucking, threatening to go piss on his mother's grave and making up names to fucking his dead floozy mother, and, like, what the fuck is wrong with humanity, I mean, it's okay to call out the bullshit, and it's really fucking easy with Dagburn, but that's why he gets away with shit, because other people see dirty, nasty shit, and he points it out, but nobody wants to fucking see the shit that he's doing. Like, what all have we covered? He might be a racist piece of shit too, you know what I mean? He might be a racist, he don't want mixed. You don't want mixed. And if you, as a white woman, have been with a black man before, somehow you are less than, and it makes God's man less than because his woman's been with a black man. Act like this is who Dagburn is. This is who Dagburn is. I don't know. Like, and this is a man who says he's with God and all sorts of stuff, and he I, keep living that way and see what happens. I don't know what to tell you guys. What do we got? Rolling, rolling, rolling. Carl is going to Venezuela now. Trump heard you said what went down with Maduro. Well, you want to talk about fucking Venezuela, bud? Hey, before you guys invaded, I heard fucking Maduro was ready to fucking turn himself in anyways, right? But you gotta use those weapons. He was ready. He was ready. He was ready to talk to Trump. He said he'd already talked before I watched it. And then I woke up and all of a sudden, boom, bang, boom. Chicka bop, boom. Hey, murder, death, kill. The Prince of Peace. I don't know. That's what fucking Maduro was saying. But hey, I learned something new off of Jimmy Dore. Marjorie Taylor Greene said you can go publicly and see what all Venezuela is about. I warned you guys before the fucking war. I was like, something's going on. Something sniffs. This Machado, this Nobel Peace Prize winning fucking person that it seems like they tried to pull a cuckoo cuckoo before with her and it didn't quite work. But hey, and that's when the US lost their oil. But it'd be a shame. Like, what does she do? Is she like, I don't know. Like, did she gain $25 million and now she feels comfortable where she can just blah, 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 which is good because you guys now get the information. But rolling, rolling, rolling. No, no, it's just not the oil Venezuela's rich in, buddy. Nah. Oh, no, lithium too, bud. Lithium, rare earths, and well, I always one of my things I always say, hey, I think God's warning me about the water for some reason. The water's good there. Hey, they got some fresh water and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Good on conquering Venezuela, Satan. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, fuck, I don't know. You guys can keep believing it's fucking because of the drugs or whatever you want. Go ahead. Fuck, buy into every fucking lie they ever told you. You know what I mean? The Signal app, that wasn't a lie. Fucking Tulsi Gabbard wouldn't even say whether she was part of it or not. Oh, I don't know. Some fucking there's right in front of the whole world. America, the mercenaries. J.D. Vance, when they were attacking the Houthis, murder, death, kill wasn't for America. Right on that fucking app. Murder, death, kill, not for America. The fucking Europeans. P. Hegseth will tell you, the Europeans better pay us back for this. We're tired of doing their work. We great Americans, oh, we're tired of fucking being the victims, but we're going to do it again. We're going to get these Houthis. Like, fuck, man. Hey, that signal app that wasn't real. PX had no. Then all of a sudden they try to convince you that, well, the guy that we were stupid enough to send the messages to, he's just against Trump. No, those messages were real. You just fucktards were just stupid enough to put him on the list. He never asked. He didn't even have to investigate. In fact, he didn't want to even post he didn't even want to post the app because he didn't want to go against his country. But they kept calling him a lying piece of shit. So he had to post it and prove to the USA that no, your government's a bunch of lying motherfuckers and they're mercenaries and they're killing when they don't need to. But no, nobody gets it. Nobody gets it. That signal app should have been right from the get go telling you there's a bunch of liars and they're not with God. J.D. Vance can tell you he's a Christian all he wants. P. Hegseth can cover his body in all the fucking special little tattoos that he fucking wants. But it's not going to help him get to heaven. Might convince you guys that he's with God, but I'm telling you, he don't follow the commandments, and you cannot be the director of fucking the Department of War. That's so fucking gross. That's so gross and so not for Jesus. So not. It's so not. But hey, you guys can. Carl, are you Venezuelan now? No, I'm still a child of God, but that never changes. You know what I mean? What are you? You still an American rolling? Canada's next, Carl. Well, I know he's already trying, bud, and he's getting you Americans to pay for it. Isn't that fantastic? And tariffs. Hey, those tariffs that I tell you you pay for, then you're going to get tired of paying for. So then the jobs go to you because you don't want our cars, but we don't have cars. We build your guys' cars. We help. We have partnership. But you want it all, don't you? And then you think that we should buy from you because you're better than us. No, but I know exactly what Trumper Humper's trying to do, buddy. Greenland, there's another one. You fucking retards, not smart enough to figure this out. It's not for you guys. As much as you want to say that it's for the world's safety, you don't have the right to take over countries. You just don't fucking do it. But there's lots of minerals to go with it and the resources and all of that to go with Greenland. And somehow you guys listen to your retarded fucking president who's going to lead you all to hell. That man's with Satan, bud. You cannot take fucking countries like this. You cannot. And I know that. You guys can all go to hell if you fucking want. Like, that's up to you. Like, what do you want? Is this what you want your leader to do? Is lead you to hell? Stay a proud American, bud. I'm not a Canadian. I've told you. I wear the hat. I reside in the land, but hey, I'm a child of God first. You know what I mean? And I reside in Canada, and I fucking don't like it here, bud. I fucking can't stand it. It's a fucking dictation over here, bud. There's nowhere to go to get help. I think the mental health system is all fucked up, bud. And I'd like to show people a lot. The whole system's fucked up, bud. They're out here stealing babies. I know that sounds fucking crazy, bud, but it's not. It's really not. There's no communication in this world anymore. It's all rules and laws that are fucking there to fucking disturb common sense. So you don't think anymore. It's just, this is the way it needs to be. Roland, I'm telling you, bud, get George Soros the fuck out of your brain, bud. Go listen to him tell you, butternuts, I'm controlling you. I'm feeding you the information that you need. Once you figure that out, I'd go over to the wizard, Billy Gates, just fucking manifesting a pandemic. Hey, you did a good job there, eh, but profit, profit, prophet of the ages. Hey, Fauci, Roland, within your mind, can you find it even a reason why you would pardon somebody if they hadn't done anything? Can you figure that out in your head? What would be the reason to pardon somebody if they were nothing but for the people? But people around here just ain't fucking smart enough to figure out it's probably why Fauci got pardoned, just in case the people actually did come and want to fucking know what the fuck was put into our bodies. Eh? Eh? Hmm. That's America. That's who you protect. And I'm supposed to sit here as a citizen of the world, a child of God, and just go, fuck. Yeah, I'll just let your stupidity slide. No, Bok Chow. I'm going to let you know how fucking stupid you are. Mark Zuckerberg came on and fucking told you he caused treason to the world because the Biden administration made him. Where are those names and people? Why are they not in jail? Why is Mark Zuckerberg not in jail? Just because somebody tried to force you doesn't make it right. You have to pay for what you did because he may have caused Donald Trump the election. That laptop he hid. He also hid the information on the pardon boy, all that sort of stuff. It's fucking weird, man. Rolling. You weren't smart enough to know that your president, when he was president, Biden, they did an investigation because he had paperwork he wasn't supposed to have. And they said, we can't hold him responsible because he's not mentally equipped to know he did wrong. And you allowed him to keep running your fucking country, bud. Here's another thing that makes you fucking stupid. There's a fucking book. Your VP wrote a fucking book. It was all fucking fantasy, bud. Why? That's weird. That's really fucking weird. Want to know another thing that's weird about America? It just wants to fight and not get the answers to anything. Someone can say that there's a satanic cabal running around in France and your president's protecting it. Why wouldn't he try to end that? You know what I mean? Finally prove what Candace Owens is. Or is she working for God? Are those dreams she has real? I don't know. We could find out. But you guys don't fucking give a fuck enough. You'd rather come out here and do this shit with me. Well, no drama. Yeah, God is good. And when you're with God, you will be good too. You won't be a pedal protector. Jesus tried telling you, you are God's representative. He's in you, and so am I. But you got to hit me first. Got to hit me up first. You got to want to know the truth. You got to stand for the truth. You got to all be about the truth. And that's how you'll connect to God. But until then, no connection. Just my thoughts. I'm not to say whether you have God or not, no drama. I'm not to say. What do you mean? There you go, Carl. Remember Jesus when they were busting him about the commandments? And he said, love your Lord thy God. So if you're supposed to be your Lord thy God lives inside of you, and the second is the same. It means you got to love other people the same as you love yourself, right? So you gotta know that you're a part of God. But you also gotta know that others are a part of God, right? So in order to be with God, you gotta be with the truth, no drama. So I do you no services to fucking pat you on the head, tell you how good you are. No, I have to give you the truth, buddy. Or you're never gonna get her. I don't know what to tell you. You can hate me all you want. Those are the facts, I think. But you let me know where I'm wrong. I don't know, man. What else you guys want to talk about? Huh? What else is going on? Fuck it. That Jimmy Dore. You guys, if you guys could let me know where you think, because I think he might be a good one. I think he might be a good one, but I've been wrong before. Remember, I would have picked Roseanne as my number one draft choice to fight for God with me. Boy, boy, boy. But that's the thing, rolling. God shows you things, you know what I mean? I just happen to want them to always be good things all the time, but unfortunately, and it's just what I think, buddy. You know what I mean? Is the Zohar bad? Is that the Jesus we need to intake that's in that Zohar? I don't think so, bud. I think the one in the Bible's better. He's a gangster, bud. And he gives you the power and he lives inside of you. So that's how you gain the power to be with God. You know what I mean? Belief in the truth. You got to believe in the truth, but not think you have it. You know what I mean? You got to believe. You gotta try and figure out, hey, using common sense. It's all good, Carl. I'm not here to bash you. Well, I'm not here to bash you neither, no drama. I'm here to help you, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm a hindrance. I don't think so. I don't think so. But yeah, Jimmy Dore. I was thinking this yesterday because I'm watching this Minnesota thing, right? And I'm like, fuck. Can you imagine? But Jimmy Dore, he has on there Nick Shirley, $1 billion daycare investigation. It's a psyop. It's a psyop. I don't know. I haven't looked at the video or nothing, but I was thinking because I saw him, Nick Shirley, with Valuetainment. I used to like him a lot, and I've lost a lot of respect for him. I don't know what side he's on still, but I just don't think he's using his brain correctly. He has such a fucking platform he can do amazing things with, and I just don't think he. But anyways, I was watching it with him and this Nick Shirley, and I thought to myself, Snifferoony here. I don't know about this. This is a Snifferoony situation, and rolling. I don't know what you think about the Mormons, but I don't know, bud. I don't know. I don't think you can be part of a Christian group. I think you got to be a part of Christ. Ah, aren't the Mormons the ones who can have more than one wife? Aren't they the ones that think that their wives should stay in their places? Okay, I'm just asking the questions. Are they the ones that can have multiple wives and stuff like that? They're the one. They got to believe in their fucking head people and all that fucking stupid shit, right? He's a Mormon. He's a Mormon from Utah. I think it is. I think that's what it is. But yeah, I thought to myself, I thought something snifferoony, and then I'm seeing that. I'm gonna have to watch it. I was, you know. But yeah. What else do we got? Roland Carl has pickled his bean for sure. Well, yeah, I got all the help I need. Holy Spirit. Well, no drama. You don't have the Holy Spirit. I fucking hate to tell you, pumpkin. No. I fucking one of us does not have the Holy Spirit, and I think it's you. You can think it's me. It's okay. It's okay. You do not have the Holy fucking Spirit, bud. When you have the Holy Spirit, you grasp onto the truth and you don't let her go, bud. You are picking up that cross and you are walking with it. Okay? You'll know. You'll know when you're with God, and you'll be like, "Fuck, I don't wanna do this. Why does this shit keep happening to me?" And you gotta know in the back of your head, you're like, "I gotta take notes, I gotta figure out so I can tell these stories on how we treat one another." You know what I mean? Because when you see true power, true drama, no drama, you don't like it. You don't like me and my power. It's unfortunate. The more of us in our power, the more powerful we become. And well, the less fucking George Soros owns the population. You know what I mean? And with God, we get to own and operate our own brains. You know what I mean? We just got to live within the truth and follow those 10 commandments. We're all trying to make our heart on you, no drama. And I'm trying to fucking tell you what Jesus was trying to tell them back then, and nobody gets it. Nobody reads that Bible right. You know what I mean? Jesus said, I am the law of Moses. And these butterbeans are trying to teach you guys way more than you need to know. It's stupid. They don't even follow what they say. It's ridiculous. They complicate and swirl your brains around so you think that you need them. And if you think that you need them, then that's bad news. Your problem is you're trying to tell people who and what they are. When have I ever told you who and what you are? You're a pedal protector, and that's 100% true. And as soon as you identify your as yourself as a fucking pedal protector, you'll know you don't want to be one, and you'll change. That's up to you, though. I tell you, bud, you don't have to come over here and hear that you're a pedal protector, but I'm not going to lie to you. That is what I think of you. You can think whatever you want of me, and you can let me know where you think I'm lying or being deceiving or trying to hurt somebody. I have told people I love that they, in my mind, are pedal protectors. I've got my wife right here, right now, and she will tell you that I have called her a fucking pedal protector. I had my brother-in-law live here, and you should have seen his face when I called him a pedal protector. He was fucking angry at me. And I was like, it's what I feel, man. And I explained why. I explained why. And he's like, how dare you think that I would protect pedos? And I said, I don't I don't think that if you knew that a child was being hurt, you would protect that pedo. But I think that you not willing to find out if maybe there's elite pedos running the world and maybe we should do something about it. And he goes, there's nothing I can do about it. And I said, okay, you're a pedo protector then. I think we can. That's what makes us different. And let me tell you, I love my brother-in-law. He's a smart man. You know what I mean? He's the kind of man that we should have teaching our children. You know what I mean? He's in the wrong business. I think him and his ex should switch. Oh. Yeah, that ex. She's the school teacher, and I'm telling you, people, if your kids are around that woman, their brains are in trouble. She is fucked in the head. Let me tell you.
Agree with him on that one. I will.
She's the kind of person the government wants in charge of going after people's money and taxes. And Marcus is the kind of guy you want fucking teaching your kids because he'll fucking think of different ways of teaching your kids outside of this fucking stupidity that's going inside of fucking, I don't know, man. Our schools look like fucking concentration camps. You know what I mean? I think it's because nobody's afraid of fucking hurting kids anymore. Like, it should be there should be the fear of fucking knowing that you'll never see the light of day. If you fucking hurt a child, you'll be locked away for fucking ever. Well, yeah, if you get caught. So that will deter people from hurting children. They'll think, "Fuck, I'm gonna go get help. I'd rather go get help and find out what makes my brain want to fucking be with children rather than fucking spend the rest of my life in a fucking jail cell. Like, here's the thing, like, you gotta have tough love. You gotta be able to say, "Hey, the children fucking mean something," and in this world, they just fucking don't. In Canada, they just dropped no.
Look like concentration camps to keep them safe.
Well, no, because that's what they want. They want all these fucking predators walking around on the streets, and we're all in fear, and we're doing the best for our kids, and we're putting up these fences, and we got the guards, and I get it. I fucking like
So
I
we should,
see
so we
things.
should not do that and then just continue to let them get kidnapped and hurt and murdered and raped.
No, we should change the system so we don't have to fucking be a bunch of fucking banana brains.
Overnight.
Well,
So
nothing
from
changes overnight, but people gotta realize that the system's fucking broken and it hurts our children.
So from now until then, we just keep letting them get attacked instead of putting fences up just to make them safe.
No, we have to make our children safe.
Right. So what are you complaining about?
Well, I'm complaining that this is the world that I live in, where schools are like concentration camps. Because we live in fear and stupidity because fuck the Toronto police. This is a real thing, guys.
Not living in
This is the real Toronto police. This is the police that we live with within this world. In a major metropolis fucking city of fucking cowardly fucking losers, the chief will tell you to put your key fobs in the fucking mail. Like, this is fucking real. This isn't AI. This came off the fucking news. This was a fucking chief of fucking police telling people to put their fucking key fobs in the mailbox. So if people wanted their fucking cars, rather than invading their homes, they could just fucking nicely just grab the key fobs and take the fucking car and go. And your insurance company would deal with it. Nobody gets hurt and fucking, you know what I mean? Like, this is the fucking. Mm, uh,
I mean, I would gladly give somebody my car keys instead of having them come in and hurt my kids.
See, there's my wife. I'd rather fucking put my keys in the fucking mailbox than have some.
For the mailbox, but if a criminal came into my house and wanted my car keys, I would give them to him because why would I?
Well, why would you? Wow, why would you fucking
And I
tell
don't
somebody?
he said mailbox. I believe he said leave them in your foyer, so if they break in,
Oh,
they can just
whatever.
take them and not come in any further and kill you.
Whatever.
In your that's a big
Whatever. We don't fucking deal with anything. I get it. I fucking get it. I get it. Because you think within the world that we're in. This is the problem. Most of you people think within the world that we're in.
Imaginary.
When you can't, well, my imaginary world is a fucking way better fucking world. No, you let me finish because I haven't finished my fucking
You
point.
never finish your point.
Oh fuck! It's full. Fuck! I never shut up. I think I did a freaking good job of staying quiet. Because if I didn't shut up, I'd fucking be in trouble in this house all the fucking time.
You're never sure. But you don't want anybody else's opinion. I'm not allowed to tell you my opinion.
Well, yeah, you just told your fucking opinion, and I tried to give it my response, and now I even fucking forgot what we were talking about because that's what we do in the circle.
Your response 4 times. But
I remember now. I said I get it within the world that you fucking live in, but I see things in a different light because I see things. I see what the system is, and I see that we're stupid for living in it. And if we just took a look at what we were actually living in, maybe we would want to change it to a different way. You know what I mean? Where
people out there trying to change it.
well, no, there's not. There's fucking people out there fucking sticking their fingers in trying to fucking band-aid it. Because when true people fucking want to change the system, they suffer. Okay. Julian Assange. Julian Assange, did he try and fucking tell the world that, hey, all this shit that's going on right now would go on? Like Julian Assange, who spent how long in fucking jail to try and change the world? That's the kind of motherfucker I'm talking about. The person who would put their fucking balls out there to try and help the world, and the world would make them fucking suffer for it. Well, they did. In fact, the Americans, Mike Pompeo wanted a hit out on Julian Assange because Julian Assange was putting the information out there. Not that anything, because he was never charged with putting false information or any of that kind of bullshit out there. But no, we as society let Julian Assange fucking eat our cowardism. That's what we did.
Should go out and be part of the real world.
Oh, yeah, the real world. It's fucking beautiful, isn't it? You guys want me to live in your fucking beautiful real world. I see your world. I don't fucking like her. No, no, I see the world on YouTube. Well, I'm sorry, this Venezuela thing's kind of real. Fuck Donald Trump saying he's going to take Greenland for his protection. That's fucking real. Hey, Donald Trump charging his people tariffs, trying to destroy Canada economically. That's fucking real. Or Mark Carney got penetrated by fucking Klaus Schwab. That's kind of fucking real.
That he's a fucking monster and he was going to ruin the world. And you were like, no, he's great. He's amazing. And then 6 months later, you're like, oh, he's a monster. He's terrible. Yeah, we
No,
know that.
because you never wanted to have that conversation on why I thought Trump was good. You just thought I was a retard for thinking he was good, but I was listening to why you thought he was bad, and I was agreeing with some of the stuff. But I'm trying to say, hey, I think he's being set up, and this is why. But no, I couldn't do that. I'm the fucking idiot, and you're the smart one.
I was
Well, no, you were right about a fucking few things, but
I was right.
you do not think the things that I think about Donald Trump. You do not think the same things I think about Donald Trump. I think he's a satanic motherfucker. He's a mega. He's the mega. I don't know.
Pretty sure I'm the one who was like, he's a pedophile. He's a
Well, hey, Joe, we talked. If we would have sat down and talked about that, well, no, we did. No, fuck that, fuck that.
No, no, that's not what he meant. That's what he said. I don't give a shit what you tried to interpret it as. He said gross things about his fucking kids.
No, I found worse things. No, I wasn't okay with it. I tried to see where he was coming from, where he said it, and I tried to show you why. Because you were all about how his daughter was beautiful and all, or what? Yeah, I would date her, and I was like, okay, I wouldn't say something like that. But if you look at her, she's definitely something that Donald Trump would fucking date if it wasn't his daughter. You could definitely see how, like, he has a type. And if you take away the daughter, that would be his type. And I wouldn't say that, but I could understand what he was thinking. Like, fuck.
So by that logic, I should think that our children who look like you are attractive because they look like you. That's
I didn't.
Gross.
Well, I didn't say I agreed and would say something like that. I was trying to see it from a perspective of a non-pervert and saying something like that, but you can't think outside of your own brain.
No, there's no perspective where I would date my kid.
No, because if we would have looked more into it.
Yes, my daughter's beautiful.
Fuck.
End of story. That's not weird and creepy and
well, no, because if we would have sat down and looked into it, like I fucking asked, no, because there's way worse things Donald Trump has said about his daughter than that. And I didn't even know that at the time. But if we would have sat down and fucking had a conversation, why would you not?
You didn't agree either. I did try to show you that.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
The video of about his baby, she got her mom's legs. Don't know if she'll grow into her boobs though. Like I did show you that.
Well, yeah, that one. I don't know. Well, you gotta expect if it's from its mother, it might have its mother's same boobs. I try and look.
That about your
fuck. Oh fuck.
Like, I'm sorry, but you can't justify that. That's a predator behavior. That's pedo behavior. So don't fucking tell me that it's not.
So it's not a thing to think that the daughter would have the same makeup as the mother.
Face, her eyes, her nose. That's fine. It goes into gross and pedophile-ish to talk about your daughter's breasts or your daughter's that you would date your daughter. That's the difference. That's the difference. You want to say, oh, my granddaughter is beautiful. Fine. You start talking about her boobs, there's a fucking problem. That's the line. That's the difference. There's appropriate.
To say that she might have her mom's boobs.
Why would you even be thinking about that? Why? That you're Mr. Pedo protector, but if some dude is thinking about his daughter's boobs, that's a fucking pedo. So
it's not something I'm gonna do, but I'm quite sure if a guy says,
no, it's fucking gross. End of story. There's a line, and that's it. You start talking about fucking baby's boobs, that's it. You're never going to be around kids again.
Well, to me, I don't think that's. Oh fuck, I
Mr. Protect the world from pedos, but it's okay.
Well, yeah, but there's
shit like that.
There's a different thing to fucking.
That's fucking gross.
No, what's gross is when they ask you a question, what do you have in similar with your fucking daughter? And you say sex. To me, that one's the one. That's the one that broke me. And I went, oh, fuck, if I would have known that one, if I would have sat down with my wife and heard that one, or the Howard Stern ones where he's like, yeah, my daughter's fucking hot. And let Howard Stern carry on the way Howard Stern did. Like to me, that was the fucking to me, that was the line crossing shit. To say that your daughter might be built like her mother is well actually
fucked up.
Whoa.
Sorry, but when you start talking about anything to do with your daughter's
well, hey, you gotta not want everybody to be a pedo. You gotta try and understand from other people's perspectives, and that kind of stuff just doesn't make me think that you. I don't know. Like it's the hey. What do you have familiar with your daughter? And he says sex, that one. And then the Howard Stern stuff where he's like going on about how hot she is.
Yeah,
that's the stuff. Hey, if my daughter, if she wasn't my daughter, I'd date her. That is fucking gross, but I could see how he could say it because he's saying she's a beautiful girl. And she looks just like the type of girl that fucking Donald Trump would date. I mean, I tried seeing it. Like, it's not something that I would fucking run around and fucking say, but you gotta fucking, I don't know. Like I thought he's being set up on the loan, and my wife still tells me you're a fucking idiot. And I was like, well, how do you charge somebody for a loan that got paid back? And it's when I fucking this is what was being fed into my brain. Well, how can you?
Even if you pay it back, you still committed crime.
Yeah, but what is it? Fraud because they were trying to undervalue property and they were saying that the property was worth this much and it was all a ringer-a-dinger. And that's why I tried telling you. I was like, I think he's being set up. It's like the whole Iran thing. I tried telling her. She doesn't even know this. Remember how Biden got deemed retarded for his paperwork mistake? Well, Donald Trump had paperwork too. And what he was saying, and there's a video out there where he's talking to a woman, how his government tried to set him up. So it looked like he got in a war with Iran. So that also made me think that they're just trying to set him up to make him look like he's the fucking bad guy. That was before he got into office, right? I mean, and just because I can change my mind, I mean, I even was starting to change my mind before he got in because I was questioning things. Because here's the deal. There's an interview out there before Don's president. I believe it's with Fox. It's with two dudes and a girl. Okay. Now, the girl, she starts asking all the file shit. Are you going to open it? Are you going to open it? Are you going to open it? She gets to the Epstein one. And he's like, yeah, but not that one so much. There might be some innocent people involved. And I thought to myself right there, I thought, that's what's that about there, Trump Romper? And then as it goes on, you're like, and Elon Musk is saying he's part of the Epstein files and blah, blah, blah. And then there's, the Epstein files got closed and only they got opened back up because the public fucking pretty much forced it. And now it's kind of it's cover up, it's cover up, it's cover up. You know what I mean? He tries to say that he wasn't friends with Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey says they were best friends for 10 years. I don't know. Is that audio real? Like, fuck. Low cow dairy. That doesn't make sense. Canada can't vote for your opinion matters not. Well, listen, mister. Hmm. Uh, throw the Bible against the wall. Well, bud. Well, let's take a look at Carl's Bible. Want to take a look at her? You want to tell me there can be no evil in the Bible? I'll show you evil, pumpkin. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. Do you think that Kenneth Copeland was with Jesus? How do you think Kenneth Copeland's doing with God? For realsy reals, hey? Do you think he should be collecting on all those stars? Do you think he needs to have all those planes? He used to be. He used to be a plane operator, eh? You guys know that, don't you? Well, Kenneth Copeland's moved on to bigger and brighter future now. He's an actor. And he works with the likes of Eric Roberts. You guys go check it out. Fine film. I haven't watched it. But Kenneth Copeland, he's acting now. So let's all get with Kenneth Copeland and hope that he decides to buy a book and he gets his act together. Hey, comes to Jesus. Wouldn't that be a sweet thing? Hey, what do you guys think? Hey, but like I said, we can go over this. We can go over this Bible if you want, right? What's it supposed to do? What power? What power? What power does this have? What power does this have? Hey, power. It tells you how to have power, but nobody wants the power. They want the devil. They want to feel like there's something wrong with me and me wanting to show my power. But yeah, this is a book. Basically, just it's gospels. They're God stories, stories of men who had God. Okay. So you guys let me know where I'm wrong right here, right now. You guys let me know where I'm wrong. Okay. So basically, there's 10 rules to follow, right? They brought us 10 rules to follow. They couldn't follow them. There were stories of a man come, and we were supposed to listen to him. Okay. And then, well, he came, he saw, and he told, guys, you're all with Satan. This sucks. Come on, look at the Pharisees. They're not doing you guys any favors. Hey, listen, they're telling you, like I've already said in this video, they're telling you that you have to do things that you don't have to do because they're not even willing to do them. You know what I mean? I am the law of Moses. And well, what you've seen me do, you can do too. Because I am in you, just as my father is in you. Hey, that's basically it. You just got to follow Jesus because he's inside of you. So you got to walk. Jesus walks. Hey, you got to become a Jesus walks. You got to turn that zombie into a real character. just based in truth. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Jesus is happy with the world right now? Do you think he comes down and fucking Erica Kirk WWE style fucking return? So, high five and everybody. Nicki Minaj, get that coochie over here. Shake that thing, baby. Let's make some Christians. Hey, what do you guys think? I think I'm gonna go because my wife just side-eyeing me. Guess I was wrong. She didn't even look at me. She doesn't even want to look at me. But here, this Bible is great, though. I'm telling you, it is. If I could fucking tell people a book to recommend, I'd recommend the Bible. But do you guys really think King James was with God? Like, have you done your research on your noblemen? Do you think he had the right to display his name on a Bible? Just as Kenneth Copeland does. Do you guys think the Catholic Church has been full of fucking gods, man? When have you ever seen any one of those monkeys ever stand up for what's right? You might go, I don't know. I don't buy on to the bit. I just don't buy onto her. She's the Roman Catholic Church for a reason. I think the Jesus thing was sweeping the nations, and the Romans said, hey, we might want to get with that sensation, and well, let's dumb her down. Let's keep adding shit. I might be wrong, but hey, you guys let me throw that book against the wall. I'm telling you. Well, no, there's nothing wrong with the book, even though there is a dipshit on it. Couple of them. This is the King James version as well, I believe. And I hope I'm wrong about Paul. I really do. But I'm sorry, I don't buy onto her. But I don't have to be right. I don't have to be right. Because remember, OT, Jeremiah 9:9, it tells us be wary of what men write down and tell you what is real. Devil forgot to take that verse out of the Bible. Who knows, though, eh? What did Jeremiah mean? Tell you, man. I'm a Jeremiah guy. I feel sorry for him. Could you imagine thinking God's talking to you and you're just like, oh, fuck, she was worse for me, OT. I'm telling you about it. I got my wife right here. We've had a couple episodes where Carl thought he was Jesus, like the Jesus, but you can ask her. I wasn't going around going, I'm sending you to hell. It was like, no, I'm fucking scared. I need someone to fucking talk to. This is fucking weird. Hey, but hey, but don't worry, I learned we're all Jesus. There's no fucking avatar specialer than any other ones. It's just, hey, where do you want your soul to go after here? And well, OT, now that we're at this part in this fucking show, eh? Maybe we all get to live forever. Who knows? Maybe there's a happy ending for all of us. Maybe those of us who just don't want to go the fucking what would we call that? The meta way. You know what I mean? Maybe there's because they're working on it, a way to have your consciousness go into a matrix of sorts. You know what I mean? Just like your video games. Maybe you get to go sit in the lounge and think about things for a bit, pick your outfits out. As long as you play within the I don't know, man. What do you think? Or you could go God's way and, well, you can own and operate your own fucking self instead of always being part of a program, eh? Play within the limits of the program. I showed you guys earlier. I understand why my wife thinks the way that she does. She's playing within the limits of the program. She's not thinking outside of the program. And it's frustrating. Consciousness can be a bitch if you're surrounded by fucking unconsciousness. It's bad. But then again, maybe I'm the one that's not. We need to find out. Everyone's Uncle Will. I'm hoping God wakes you up, my friend. For what, Will? Why are you coming back like this now? Hey? Well, yeah, you'd love for me to get off religion entirely because you fucking hate me being with God. You, I think religion's a cult too. I think Jesus is for every individual and not to be led by anybody but themselves and Jesus. That's a relationship within themselves, eh? But you got to go inside your brain for that relationship. And well, that'd be going outside of the program on your regular plate station. Hey, Kurt. Even his wife said it. Said what? What'd she say? She's allowed to say it. She's allowed to think religion is horrible. I think it's horrible too. We want you spiritual over here, Curtis. We want you living in the truth, bud. And nobody can take you to the truth but you. But you gotta want the truth. So you can't. Hey, Kurt, I forgot. Hey, I named. Hey, Kurt, you want to do a show together? On who the greatest troll in country rap is, because she's Dagburn, eh? But he got you a couple times too, eh? He even used Upchurch's friends to get him where he wanted to be. The only problem with the troll is he just didn't end up where he thought he'd be, eh? He didn't. He hasn't got all these friends like he thought. He thought when he won Ryan over, he was fucking getting Creek Squad with him, eh? But do I need professional help for what? Because you need professional help, Kurt. You, third buddy, you need to get yourself outside of the matrix or you're going to go to hell, bud. Start thinking better. I'm your friend. Kurt, I'm your best friend. You don't know that yet. Carl, you need professional help. Well, bud, I do need help. I've been looking for professional help. There's none out there, bud. There's none out there. Who can you talk to on these spiritual matters, eh? Hey, I'm blasphemous to think that God lives within me and Jesus lives within me. And oh, hey, if God made Jesus and we all come from Jesus, then well, it's not a hard concept to grasp, people. But I do think that that Holy Spirit or whatever that helped create Jesus, you know what I mean? I think maybe there was something there, feminine thing or something, you know what I mean? Maybe it's the Holy Spirit. It's what's supposed to bring you wisdom and fucking the feminism that's out there right now just ain't fucking cutting her for wisdom. You know what I mean? We got Taylor Swift out there leading girls and women all over the place to then again. See, I did that so I could get a rise out of my wife. We could look at some other women, you know what I mean? That are far nastier than Taylor, maybe. But who knows? Maybe Taylor's not nasty. I think there's magic in her music. I think she's against God, but I might be wrong. I know she does all the right shit. I tell my wife, I fucking get her. I know why you like her. Don't fucking like. I don't hate Taylor Swift. I just don't think she's with God, and I'd like to see her with God. And well, because she's not a second. She's not herself. She can't be herself. Because if she was herself, she'd be afraid of fucking losing fans. No, I don't. Joe, none of these people show who they are. They all have fucking public fucking image people. Fucking the guy fucking Upchurch. What the fuck was that guy's name? Remember Holler Boys guy? Sure. The one that went big. The one that went big. Hey? But had the pedo in his video and wouldn't own up to being that guy's friend. Instead tried hiding it. What was his name?
There, but yet Luke Combs. Is that not who you're talking about?
No. This is fuck. What's his name, guys? So I can tell my wife.
Whoever this person is, somebody found something bad about them. Somebody was like, "Hey, you did this happened." So you are just basing because Taylor is popular and successful and a rich woman who didn't bend and conform to Hollywood or society or anyone else. She did her own thing. She has actually said F you to all the people that you complain about, and yet you still think she's bad. She literally went and did a tour. She did a concert video and cut Hollywood out of it entirely and went straight to the movie theaters because of how shitty Hollywood treats people. And yet she's still bad. So she's saying fuck you to the man that you're saying fuck you to, but she's still bad.
Well, I hope she's good. I hope she proves me wrong. Hey, I thought Roseanne Barr was good. I thought Roseanne Barr was on God's side, and she's not. So hopefully, Taylor Swift is part of the good team, and she's with God.
She donated $300 million last year, but she's a rich billionaire, and she doesn't help anybody.
And like Joe,
she gave $1 million to 6 different charities just last month.
Well, I get that they give money to charities, especially when they're as rich as her, because if she gives money to charities, then it's
a tax write-off.
Well, yes, it is. Well, it's not dollar for dollar, but I get it.
Back, but she still gave away $650,000 for every $1 million that she puts out there. So, it's a tax write-off. It's not really a big tax write-off. She's still giving away $650,000.
Anyways, Chase Matthews is the one who's
donating.
Oh, I don't have control of money, so I don't donate anything.
Can't afford to donate anything.
Well, no.
And actually, I mean, we can't really say that.
Is Taylor Swift better than me because she's a bigger donator?
Lots of children that are ours that we donate to. So I guess that's it.
But Chase Matthews, yeah. Remember when he made up the story about being fucking homeless? What kind of fucking bullshit is that, eh? Weirdo shit. Taylor Swift only donated because it was cheaper to do that than pay taxes and on the money. I shouldn't have read that. It was him. It was Uncle Will. Okay, give it to Uncle Will. Give it to him. Give it to him.
You get 35% back, not 100%. So she can give away. So giving away $300 million last year, that was a tax write-off. She's not getting taxed on her net worth. She gets taxed on the income she makes in 1 year. But her net worth is huge because she owns her music catalog now. Her one music catalog from her first 6 albums was $500 million. It's worth $500 million, but it doesn't actually give her money. It's not money in her pocket. That's what it's worth for future earnings from that. She doesn't actually have $500 million from that. She paid that kind of money to get it. She did a 2-year tour and took all of her proceeds from that and gave bonuses to her team, gave a whole bunch. She gave money to every city that she went to, and then she used all of the money she got to buy back her masters. That's what she did with
I don't.
It's not
Okay, listen. I don't think.
And it doesn't help.
Listen, I don't think that all of these artists are bad. Okay, I hope that they're not. But can I please fucking, when I have a thought, can I please get it out? Because fuck, you do this all the time. You spin the wheel and well, I don't think that I think a lot of these people are told what to do. And they play within a certain playbook. Okay, like Taylor Swift gives huge bonuses. I think she's probably like a nice person around her, but there's just things that she has to do that maybe. It's like Cardi B. It's like Cardi B. I don't think Cardi B's a full-time evil person, but I do think that she has some problems and she's evil because she plays a role that she's told to play, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so Cardi B came out and did this video, and I'll show it to you if you want. And this is when Joe Biden was president, and what Cardi B said, and she was expressing because out of love, she was saying, "Hey, I'm not following your guys' fucking skits no more. I'm not fucking doing this. This bullshit is fucking up my whole fucking state. Something about the garbage and fucking a whole bunch of other shit." But she basically came out and said, I'm not doing a skit no more. I'm not going to hurt myself or anything like that, but I'm not doing this shit no more. Okay. I've also seen Cardi B where I seen her bebopping her ass like she does. And all of a sudden her kid opens up the door and she's not about bebopping her ass anymore. So I'm like, why would she bebop her ass like that for other people's kids and not her own kids? I know you can blame it on parents, but sometimes when other kids don't allow it and they get together and, it brings the kids to Cardi B. But here, please.
She's not doing that for kids. She's doing that for her adult audience. And again, yes, you're right. It's the parents' fault if they're allowing their kids to watch shit like that.
Okay. Well, Cardi B is a grown adult and she has lots of money and she couldn't use her talent other than, but okay, I get it. So what Cardi B also did is Cardi B, when it came time for Kamala Harris to come into office, she was more than willing to take money to do a thing for Kamala Harris, even though she said she wasn't doing any more skits. So Cardi B's a fucking do it fuck you're told bitch.
Okay.
That's what I think. I think they're all a lot like that.
And if you watched like Taylor's documentaries and things like that, where she went into a boardroom and they all told her to sit down and shut up and sing her songs and not say her political things and not get involved. And she said, no, I'm not going to just sit here and do nothing. I'm going to say what I think. And she did. And then she went and put voting stations at all of her concerts.
Well, I get that.
Is not.
Well, fuck. Of course. I'm not saying that Taylor Swift is in control of a lot of shit. Well.
But that you've never given me an actual solid reason of anything that she's done wrong to make you think she's evil. I don't think every person is. I don't think she's perfect. No, she's not perfect. But I don't think she's a bad person. I think she is one of the actual good people who was successful based on what she does for a living. Just because she got successful doesn't mean that she's a bad person.
No, it doesn't. I'm just going based on what I've seen and what I hear and what I know. You can't take my opinion away from me because you think we can have conversations. But I always agree. No,
this is what I'm saying.
I do have proof for the way that I feel.
Evidence as to why you would think
it's not
that she's a bad person.
I don't have a shred of evidence. I only have my thoughts and my opinions, and they might be wrong.
So you're definitely wrong in this one because you don't have anything to base it on. You're just.
I do base it on.
But you just said you didn't have any proof that she did anything wrong. You just said there's nothing in her 20-year career. You have never seen her do anything wrong. That's pretty spectacular
I think her way of thinking and way she puts it in songs is detrimental to the little girl's brains. That's what I mean. Well, before I can do this, I've got to read and know what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't think that I fucking read her lyrics and fucking watch her and make my own fucking decision? Do you think I fucking wake up in the morning going, fuck, I want to hate today? I don't fucking hate her. I think she's part of something that's fucking gross. I'm allowed to think that.
Give me an example then.
Oh fuck! I can't remember the fucking songs.
I away and Hollywood and do things on her own so that she doesn't have to do what evil men tell her to do.
Oh fuck!
Because that was what they tried to do to her when she was younger, and she said, "No, this is not what I want to do. I'm gonna write about what I want to write about, sing about what I want to sing about, and if you don't like it, I'll go get a new label and go there." And at this point, I don't think she's even going to sign with another label. I very likely think she's going to open her own because her contract's done, so that she doesn't have to answer to anybody else. But I've listened to every song that she's ever written, and I've never heard anything in any of her songs that would be evil or bad for children. There's some stuff nowadays that's not appropriate for kids because she's 35 and her target audience is also 35.
Well,
because they grew up with her. Her target audience is not teenagers anymore.
You're wrong. You're wrong about my wife, bud. Why would you put that together, Captain Kurt?
That what?
Why would you do that? Well, I'm sure your wife loves Tom McDonald too. I'm quite sure. See? I mean, you can't be. But even though Nova Rockefeller, she is a big fan of Taylor Swift, and Tom's okay with it.
Yeah, I am not a fan of Tom. And I fucking hate Upchurch. Hate Upchurch. He's not allowed to be played in my house when I'm home. Because fucking kids.
She hates your boy Upchurch.
Yeah,
Kurt's so stupid that Upchurch told him, "Hey, Kurt, we ain't cool no more. You gotta go." And Kurt is still like Kodak. He can't let go of his fucking Upchurch. Even though Upchurch said.
Like, he is the lowest in the fucking world. He literally makes fun of people who have mental health and drug problems.
Wow.
Funny.
Listen. All right, Captain Kurt, I gotta add something to the fucking Tom McDonald thing, bud. I used to like him. I still like some of his music. You know, I don't know if he's fucking an industry plant, but I will say anybody who calls fucking another man their fucking daddy is a fucking loser, dude. When I seen him and Roseanne doing that fucking daddy's back, I'm telling you, bud, there might be a satanic cabal. And their daddy's the mega. Hey, could you imagine singing a fucking song saying Donald Trump's your daddy? And it turns out, well, he was the king of Epstein Island. Not just a friend, but a client. I'm not saying he was. I don't know if he was. But innocent men would just let the fucking files hang. You know what I mean? Let it all hang. Hey, would have done it right from the get-go. But hey, talking about get-goes, what do you think about RFK? Should he get the get-go? Or are you going to keep him? Right? Do you think that little sexual deviant? Or do you think he's a sexual deviant? Do you think Rabbi Shmuley has him by the balls? Do you think? Hey, daddy's home. Hey, Kurt, daddy's home. The Bible says, thus wives should bow to their husband. Well, I tell you what. Would you let me talk here? I would never ask anybody to fucking bow down to me. You know what I mean? If you can't give me respect, then you gotta go fucking go. But I don't expect any, and I think anybody who thinks that their wife should bow down and kiss their ass, they're probably not gonna do well when they go to God. It's like those people who think they're gonna get fucking 157 virgins when they go. That's stupid. That's like Uncle Will. Think about that. Think about that. Do you think God thinks that's so less about women that he would take fucking 157 of them or whatever it is and give them to one man because that one man is just as fucking superior as those women. You know what I mean? I don't think so, bud. I don't know. There's some Mormonism, right? Could you imagine? What do you think God looks at worse? I'm really serious about this one, huh? Oh, this little cocksucker right here. Trans son, trans dad. Ah, eat it, bud. Eat it. There ain't no one trans here, but it's a good thing you came right in on cue of what we're gonna go to. Hey, we got these Mormons, we got all these other people, right? I want you to think, and see through God's eyes. Okay, let's look through, like we like to play this game through God's eyes. What do you think God would think? What do you think God would think? So you take these Mormons who think that they can have multiple wives, okay? Or you just take a regular dude who cheats on his wife, okay? Or a wife that cheats on the dude or whatever, vice versa. You know what I mean? Let's play the game. I've never seen a woman with multiple husbands, but they're probably out there, whatever. I think I have seen it, but anyways. But what do you think God sees if someone who thought that they had the authority to dictate over multiple women's lives or anyone anybody's life, but you know what I mean, to have multiple wives or a cheater or whatever versus somebody who's gay, never tried to hurt anybody, just tries to live their life, just wants to have love in their life, just like everybody else. Who do you think God looks more poorly at? Do you think it's the gay person who's not trying to hurt anybody? Or do you think it's the others who are hurting people and making other people live in fantasies? Because if you're cheating on somebody, you're making somebody else live in a fantasy that you want them to live in because you think you're better than them and you deserve more. Who do you think God looks more poorly at? And now, me being a man of Christ, my job is to try and convince people to come to Christ, whether you're gay, straight, or whatever, right? But I don't think it's for another man to tell people what their sexuality is. I think it's my job to try and bring them to Christ. And if they're not a homosexual, then they come to that on their own terms because they found Christ themselves, because nobody can get Christ from me, right? They got to get that Christ from themselves, even though I am the Christ. You know what I mean? But you got to understand that you are the Christ as well. But my son is not a trans, you fucking idiot. What do you know what a sin is? Outside of the 10 commandments, hey, Jesus told you those are the rules. You might want to start playing by them again because these fucktards got you playing with the devil outside of the rules. They complicate shit for you, try and make you feel comfortable. So you never know your own power. Because, well, it's going to be hard to overcome the devil because the whole world's with the devil. So pick up your cross and you might have to die just like me. You might have to die just like me. I'll take her tattoo teardrops. You know what I mean? I'll die and find out what happens. What happens to you when you die, bud? What happens to you when you die? This is a serious question. What do you think? You just worm meat? Because you got to take heaven off the plate, right? So you're pretty much, you're a scumbag. And I got to tell you, you're a scumbag. I don't want to tell you you're a scumbag, but I'm not your friend unless I tell you you're a scumbag. Right? What happens to you when you die? Okay? What happens when we die? Okay? Are you gonna make it to the fucking metaverse? Hey, have you got that in you, or does God have different plans? Or does the metaverse get crushed? Does that whole idea go down in flames? And there's a different fucking metaverse planned, a fiery one. I don't know, bud. I don't know. Like I said, I'm here for God. He don't tell me shit like he tells everybody else. Tells me to just be in him and try to figure it out for myself. So I'm telling you, bud. Troy Black's in trouble, I think. I think Troy Black's in trouble. He's spreading bullshit he shouldn't be spreading. And well, maybe he's part of a cult, right? Maybe he doesn't know. But if you guys want a warm, fluffy Jesus, make you feel good about your pedal protecting, you guys go check out fucking Troy Black. He'll make you feel good inside. You know what I mean? Just listen to him and everything's going to work out good. Yeah. I just feel, well, that's the Christian Jesus. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. Disappointed Will came in hot, though. I was looking for something better from Will, but good thing Will showed his true colors again and started being a dick. Maybe me and Will could have done those awards together, the Country Rap Awards. Biggest downfall is that fucking, is there one? Is that definitely have to be an award? Who do you guys think wins fucking? Hey Brian, how's it going? Like that one's definitely got to be Upchurch, eh? If you're gonna give fucking Johnny Troll, biggest downfall, Upchurch. But Uncle Will, I gotta ask you something, and I hope you'll answer if you're still here, or any of you. Do you guys remember? It's been quite some time ago. Ryan Upchurch told everybody he took a brain course, a brain ninja course, so he can't be broken. Hey, so he can't be broken. What do you think that brain ninja course was? Hey, you think Trump should take Canada next? So I'm the bad guy. Oh well, oh, you're not with Jesus, bud. But you can turn your evil ways. I mean, we started talking some shit through. I thought maybe you wanted to continue, but if you got lies on me, bud, you let me know. Like I said, I think I've went through hell. That's the real hellfire club. Those who are willing to go through the hellfire for God. Because it's not an easy journey sometimes, bud. That's the true hellfire. Canada's next. No, your country's a joke. No, I totally agree with you, bud. But it's no bigger of a joke than yours. I mean, I can sit here and say it's a bunch of fucking men playing women's sports, but has Donald Trump taken men out of women's sports in America? No, he hasn't, but he's told you he has. It's still going on, sweethearts. So there's another thing he didn't do that he said he did. Sure. But one of the things we really need to talk about is straws. So he did bring in fucking plastic straws, right? Which is cool. I don't know. I think those paper straws were toxic and well, I don't think they were any good, but I also do think that we could make them with better product. Hemp, maybe. I'm a hemp guy. I think we could change the world with hemp, but I might be wrong. Might be a reason it's been banned. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about marijuana either. But anyways, I can't even remember where I was going with that. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go, guys. And maybe we'll come back later. Would you guys like me to come back later? If I get 3 yeses, I will. Hey, how about that? If I got just 3 people who are interested, I'll do around 6 or 7. So if I don't agree with you on everything, on the problem, no, you are allowed to disagree with me, Well, but We gotta use common sense when the truth is truth, right? Like, I'm not mad at you about I'm not mad at you for anything. I feel sorry about your lies, but I thought you were on the way to fucking checking them out at least. But no, Will, I don't want bad for you, and I don't know. It's pretty funny though. Uh, yeah, that's for a different video. I got an idea. Well, I thought we made progress too, Will. I'm not out here trying to hurt you, Will. Definitely not. But hey, if you think I lied or I was wrong anywhere, you can let me know about it. We can have a conversation about it before I go. But this is one of the longest videos I've done. Tattoo teardrops. I feel sorry for you. Almost as much as that two protects one guy. Uncle Will, can you tell him like he blocked me? He blocked me, but he's in for a fight with JC Fresh. That's the instead of trying to help that kid, I told that kid, I said, don't come around here and be stupid. You know what I mean? I don't, I don't want this with you. I want you to go and think about the things you do before you come over here. But you guys just allowed fucking V Millie. I don't know. That's a weird thing there, man. I don't know. The whole thing, the whole story. Remember Colby Myers? Colby Myers was had that JC Fresh kid trying to help him out, get his YouTube career going. So Colby did the right thing, right? I didn't think Colby was grooming or anything like that. I just thought that JC Fresh. And then JC Fresh expected more from Colby than Colby was willing to give him. So JC Fresh went, anyways. Remember Dagburn called Colby a groomer. Colby a groomer for hanging out with that kid. Well, doesn't Dagburn hang out with B Millie? And B Millie's doing a podcast with this kid who is very impressionable. If there was a kid out there that could be easily groomed, don't you think people should be warning JC Fresh's parents or something? I don't know. It just to me, it seems weird. I mean, I guess that kid's 18 now. I guess I don't know. So he can do what he wants, but it's just weird. It's just then again, he was hanging out with that kid when he was 17, and nobody was fucking saying anything. I think I made videos about it. Going, what the fuck? What? Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Colby dying on a hill with his leader. Carl, can we get a hallelujah before you leave? Well, we don't get a hallelujah until we have a reason to have a hallelujah. We need to get some switchings. Switching from witchins. You know what I mean? To Christ. Witchins to Christ. I guess you can be a good witchin, but that'd be a Christ witchin. The witching going on around here is not Christ witching. It's devil wishing. Hey, but who knows? Maybe we'll come back later. See you guys.